Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to talk about the 4 off ramps that you can take to get off of the poverty highway. That's right, it's a highway, not a destination. It does not need to be endless, and you can eradicate it from your life and those that you love by taking one of these 4 off ramps. The first off ramp is fully and understanding how money works. So here's 3 quick ways to think about it. So number 1, poor people think of money as something they acquire to pay bills. So when they get paid, it's not even actually payday, it's transfer day. The money is transferred from their employer to their bank account, from their bank account to the bills. The middle class, the second group, the middle class thinks about money this way. They think about money as a means to acquire things that they cannot quite afford and to keep them. So what happens is that they go out, they get money, they go get something they can't quite afford. They make the payments on time because they're fearful of their credit being bad, so they won't be able to buy more things that they can't afford. And then the third group, the wealthy group, the group that is not impoverished, they don't spend any money until they've taken the money that they got and used it to acquire other money. So that leads us to poverty highway off-ramp number 2. So number 1 way to get off of the highway is to fully understand how money works, because you can't change what you do with money until you understand how it works. Number 2 is to get yourself some money. So that third off-ramp, that acquiring money so that you can put that money to work for you, so that you're no longer the only person in your life working for the money, like you or your spouse or somebody else that's in your home contributing, but that your money is out working for you. So a portion of every dollar that you collect needs to be set aside to go work for you. And the larger percent or portion that gets, the closer you get to wealth and the further you get from that poverty highway. Okay, the third off-ramp is education. And so the more information and education that you acquire, you put yourself in a position to change what would be your DNA, your wealth DNA. If you can learn more than your mother, your father, those people who raised you, then you become more interesting in a room. And that's the real off-ramp. It's not just acquiring the knowledge and the information and then sitting with it. It's getting yourself into rooms that you normally wouldn't get into, with people you normally wouldn't get into those rooms with, so you can have conversations you wouldn't normally have. So you can take what you learn in that conversation and you can create, as Napoleon Hill describes, that natural third person, that persona of yourself that didn't exist before that conversation. But education is the pathway to getting into that room. You need to be interesting. So the original Mastermind that was called the Vagabonds, it included 4 really well-known individuals in the United States. It included Henry Ford, Harry Firestone, Thomas Edison, and John Burroughs. So 3 of the wealth founding fathers, if you will, of our country, and John Burroughs, a naturalist. So none of those guys had any money or were anything before they got together. Ford was a machinist. Thomas Edison was a deaf-fired apprentice in a bunch of different places, and Harvey Firestone was somebody who was selling tires door to door. So, and they became household names. John Burroughs to a lesser extent, but still, nonetheless, very, very successful. And that was because they got into rooms, and their rooms were campouts that they went on every summer, and they continue those rooms by writing letters. Today, we can outrun that. We can do it a lot faster. You can get into digital mastermind rooms on the regular, and then you can continue the conversations on social media, text, phone call. We have a lot of resources to put that education to use faster in the mastermind capacity. And then that fourth off-ramp to that poverty highway is to act. It is to just be in a perpetual state of acting. Too often, in the name of being perfect, we don't act. I'm going to tell you, it has everything to do with being trustworthy and credible and just acting. So if you have a business and offer something out there that you're trying to put forward, and you're trying to perfect that and get exactly the right language for that offer, you're building the perfect website, you've got the perfect email template, and you're perpetually tweaking that, just get into action, because it's not the offer, it's not the website, it's not the email template. If you're not being successful, it's because you're not acting enough. And because you're not acting enough, you're inconsistent. When you're inconsistent, you're not trustworthy. Trust is the ultimate gap. Trust is the ultimate currency. So for review, those 4 off-ramps to the poverty superhighway that we want to get you off of as quick as possible is learn about money, specifically which money category are you in, and what do you need to do to get into that wealthy money category. Number 2, earmark or acquire some money that can go work for you. Number 3, build your education. Read a book a week. Listen to it if you have to. Become more interesting so that you're more valuable in those rooms, so that you're not always a mentee in the mentee-mentor relationship, but that you're sit on an even playing field. And then the 4th and final one is to act and be incredibly consistent so that you become more trustworthy, because trust ultimately will cover a lot of gaps. But if you do any one of those 4 things, you will make dramatic progress against poverty. If you do 2, you make faster progress. You do 3, even faster. If you can do all 4 things, then that's great. But just be aware, there are a lot of traps. So just like when you're driving down a highway and you've exited before and went, crap, that was not my exit. The most important thing when you do that is to get right back on the freeway, not to double down on something that's not working. These are the 4 proven ways to eradicate poverty. Just remember the 2 things that Satan weaponizes the most against us is the fear of death and the fear of poverty. So if you're stuck in this trap, you are effectively arming Satan in his war against free agency, and therefore against you and against mankind. Pick your off-ramp and get the heck off of this poverty superhighway. We'll see you next time.